Okay, let's look into this question, a very interesting question. These type of questions are very, critical in your preparation. Student keep on asking us, ki, sir, we are not able to solve the questions in the actual test setup. The only reason for that could be that you are not solving the relevant types of questions. You know where you can find relevant questions. There is a link in the description. You can check that out. The question says the number of integer solutions for the equation x square minus 10. So this is a raised to the power b that is equals to 1. Now obviously this is something that will come to your mind, and fortunately there are many students who remember this thing, that anything raised to the power 0 is 1. So what I am saying is, if 1 raised to the power anything is 1, that means one condition is if a is equal to 1, I don't have to bother about b at this point in time. Another condition is if b is equal to 0. Okay, there is one more condition that can actually potentially make this equation or any a raised to the power b, and this is important. This is what practice teaches you, or practice takes you, because you will not find these type of questions. Obviously previous cat you can check that out. Any negative number, or not exactly any negative number, negative 1 raised to the power 2 is 1. You can generalize this by saying negative 1 raised to an even number is always going to be 1. Okay, this is a generalization. So these three conditions we will use, and we will see what we can get out of it. So let's start with the first condition, that is a is equal to 1. When I take a is equal to 1, this becomes x square minus 10 is equal to 1. X square is equal to 11. This implies that x is equal to root over 11. Okay, could be plus 11, minus 11, does not matter. This is something we cannot have this thing, because this is an irrational number. It is not an integer. Okay, so 1 raised to the power anything goes out of the picture. The next case is anything raised to the power 0. Effectively we are talking about x square minus 3x minus 10 equals to 0. Now obviously you will be very fast at factorizing this. This will be x minus 5 and x plus 2. Sum has to be minus 3, product has to be minus 10. Okay, that is equals to 0, which means either x is going to be 5 or x is going to be minus 2. Let's write this somewhere. Okay, let's write it. So x can be 5 or minus 2. So two possible values so far. Now the last thing that we need to check for is the one which we just mentioned, which is negative 1 raised to the power even. Okay, hopefully we will get somewhere. So suppose this is minus 1, this is x square is equal to 9. I'm directly doing it. Okay, 10 goes to RHS, becomes plus 10 minus 1, 9. X will be plus 3 or minus 3. Now we are receiving two values. Now this is not it. You have to check by putting whether plus 3 and minus 3 makes this thing even. So let's do that. So this becomes 9, this becomes 9, and this is minus 10. So obviously minus 10 is an even number. Yeah, anything raised to the power even. Okay, doesn't matter if it is minus 10, because minus 10 is also even. We'll check for minus 3. When you do that, this becomes 9, and this becomes again plus 9, and this one becomes minus 10. Okay, 18, 9 plus 9, 18 minus 10, that is 8. This is also an even number. So so both the cases, plus 3, minus 3, both satisfies the idea that minus 1 raised to the power even will be 1. So effectively, where is it that I have arrived? I have arrived at 4 values for this particular expression, plus 3, minus 3, and the answer to this would be 4. I made an error during the test in the actual cat. I don't know what I was doing. I put the answer as 3. Okay, I did not took the -3. So yeah, the silly errors happen here and there. So yeah, again, I mean, courses are there in the description. You can check them out. I am designing test series at the very minimal price. If you want to have them, go there in the WhatsApp. You can contact me. This is me, Somajit, signing out. Thank you.